Hey, what's up, guys? We're going to bring back the Whitetail minutes a little bit and busted out a Macallan 12 just for this. And I want to talk to you about something. It's actually a spur off of the blog or article, whatever you want to call it, that I did a write-up last week and shared it with everybody. I shared and wrote that the weekend prior and posted it hours prior to the whole trespassing and everything. So it was just kind of an odd coincidence, talking about looking forward to and caring less in order to enjoy more, and then all that unfolded. But that's neither here nor there. What I want to do is kind of take where that went and go further, because a few people shared it and such, and there is a Fred Bear quote that is seemingly being tied to my write-up, my post. And it's a saying that I've always kind of struggled with. And I'm going to throw it up, but I may not have it down 100% because I don't have it in front of me when I'm making this recording. So apologies if I don't get the wording exactly right. But Fred Bear is a guy that, any archer out there, most likely if you're over the age of 30, especially if you're over the age of 40 and 50, Fred Bear is like the guy. He's the one that introduced archery to so many different people. He's the one that made archery so accepted in the hunting industry, if you will. And a lot of what he had to say is now used and seen as, I don't want to say gospel because I think that's a little blasphemous, but when the man spoke, people listened. And a lot of the stuff that he said or is attributed to him is still resonating in the archery industry. And there's one saying that a lot of people like to use, and we're going to unpack it a little bit. And I promise this isn't going to be extremely long, but it's something that I think everybody needs to hear and listen to. The meme that you see posted all the time with this one saying by Fred Bear says, if you measure success only by inches, you should be a yardstick maker instead of a deer hunter, or not a deer hunter, something to that effect. And as I said in that article of caring less to enjoy more, the hunting industry and the hunting community is almost like rampant with infections, if you will, and diseases. People telling you what you should use because they're a whore to their sponsors. They use stuff now that they never would have used a year or two ago, nor would they be using if they weren't given it for a discount, cheap, or had a paycheck coming their way. They just wouldn't. Or, some celebrity hunters do really good at this, other ones do really bad. And the really bad ones, they like to kind of pressure you into thinking a certain way, like you shouldn't shoot this type of deer, this type of buck, this type of doe. And we as hunters in the hunting community are absorbing this. If you're consuming podcasts, videos, movies about hunting, which is rare, social media platforms, Instagram stories, podcasts, TV shows, whatever it might be, a hunting medium that you're watching, you're consuming it, and it's saturating into you whether you want to admit it or not. And that saying by Fred Bear is used oftentimes as an attack towards those that choose to measure or have a factor in their measurement of success to be the class of the buck. We'll just talk whitetails for right now. Maybe you're a hunter that you've never killed a Pope and young deer, and that's a big goal for you. You really want to kill a Pope and young deer. So you go out on a hunt and you have just an amazing hunt. You've got 3 bucks all circulating around you because they're chasing one hot doe, but none of them are Pope and young caliber. They're a bunch of really nice, they're 2.5-year-olds, maybe 100, maybe 115 inches, and 1 fork-horn yearling. Amazing. You grab out your cell phone, you're sharing it, and you post it to social media, wanting to share with other hunters, like, look at this awesome experience I had. And a guy or gal or multiple comes swooping in with this quote, ridiculing you and using what Fred Bear said in an effort to discount your ethical and lawful way of hunting. That's where I lose all respect for that person. I personally probably would hunt far less if I was only concerned with hunting to fill the freezer. I wouldn't be a bow hunter, I'd be a gun hunter, and I'd hunt maybe 2 or 3 days out of the year. Because I would go out, fill the freezer, and be done. I would use the most efficient means, which is a high-powered rifle in my state, and I wouldn't waste time hunting time and time again in pursuit of what some would say a trophy deer, a trophy buck. But that's what motivates me. That's what I pursue. And that gentleman who shares that video should not be ridiculed because he's doing something lawfully and ethically. And I guarantee you, Fred Bear, if he's the man that we all respect and honor, and if you've ever listened to him or read anything that has been connected to him, he would not want a single person attacking another conservation-minded, legal, and ethical hunter with a saying that he said. And you know, there's a really crucial word in that quote that so many people just act like it's not there. And that's the key word, only. If inches is the only thing that you use to measure success of a hunt or not, yeah, I think all of us, even Don Higgins himself, who really only shoots world-class whitetails anymore, or, you know, name somebody else. I'm sorry, he's just who came to my mind. But even the guys who chase Pope and Young, Boone and Crockett bucks only, would say that a lot of the success is the journey along the way. It's the work of which we put forth that culminates in the end, hopefully, with accomplishing our ultimate harvest in our goal. But to use that quote and that meme as a way to almost like make you appear to be the best hunter or the right appropriate hunter, I think you're missing the target of what Fred Bear meant dramatically. And somebody else said it, I don't think Fred Bear would have a problem with trophy hunters, especially those who are ethical, legal, conservation-minded, put forth a lot of effort in studying into the whitetails or into their quarry, understanding the conservation aspects of it all. I don't think he'd have a problem with that. What he would have a problem with is if those people then turn and attack people who are not trophy hunters as if they are insignificant or wrong. Do the same thing to them that these people I'm talking about are using what Fred said to attack trophy hunters. In the end, I really think you only appear ignorant if you don't understand that there is a wide range of hunters out there that we want to accept into the hunting community. Our hunting community is filled with people who think they're part of it, that are poachers, that bait when they shouldn't, they do things illegal, they cross property lines, they spotlight deer at night and shoot them. They are not hunters. They are not doing things legally. They are not doing things ethically. And they are not conservation minded. Those are the people that we need to focus our attacks to, focus our accountability to, and focus our energy and effort, if we're going to exert it, to remove them from our ranks. Because I don't want anybody in any of those items that I listed to be part of the community that I call the hunting community. And to be honest with you, if you're using Fred Bear's quote to attack people or to make other legal and ethical and conservation-minded hunters appear to not be right, I don't necessarily want you in our hunting community either. Because honestly, I don't care what you do. If you're hunting legally, ethically, and with a conservation mind, I'll support you 100%. And I think that's what Fred Bear would want us to do. This is Ty. God bless, and good luck out there.